YouTube, Facebook, Wet Shave community. This is Marcus with AllenValley, and welcome to another video. Today I got a pretty good one for you. Actually pretty excited about this one. So, one second. I'm gonna grab one last thing for my shave here. So I'm gonna jump right into the products I'll be using. I've been saying it for a while, and I did get a new pre-shave oil. This can also be used as a beard oil as well. This is from Adopted Acres, so thank you very much, Doug Lane, for sending that to the channel. Very much appreciated. In this video, I will be sampling a sample that was given to me, so I am going to use a soap scoop for this one. This is the soap scoop from the, there it goes, Ohio Wet Shave meetup that happened back in September. I have my Omega Alum stick, which I'm getting better at using that with my videos as they go along. Got my bowl here. And the brush I'll be using, and I've been loving this one lately. So this one is from the Craftus, and it is a 24mm Badger knot. I'll be using my Timeless Razor shave bowl. And for this one, I got my razor here. Apologies. So this is Gießen and Forsthoff. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. This is a stainless steel safety razor with hair guides. I love this little razor. This is perfect for your travel as well, and it gives me an excellent shave. It's actually quite heavy for how small it is. So for this one, I'll be sampling a soap today. So I don't have a matching splash, but I do have one that goes very well with this sort of scent profile. I've used it before. This one was a collaboration of the Razor Company and Ariana and Evans, and it's called Tobacco Oud. Very kind of fall, sweet, vanilla, tobacco type of aftershave. Very good. And I can't really tell, but it is a skin food style aftershave. I mean, it's got all kinds of great oils in it that's good for your face and everything. So, and then I'll get to the soap, and then I got a post-shave lotion as well. So I'll start with the post-shave lotion. So the company I'm going to be reviewing today is Yulay. So special thanks to Monica for sending this soap along to the channel. She gave me a couple samples, and so I'm much appreciative of it. Thank you. It's such a kind gesture. But she sent me this lotion, this natural lotion, which I'll be using as a post-shave balm today, and it's called When October Goes. See if you can catch that there. When October Goes from Yulay. And I'll tell you, Monica, you're doing something special here, because this is just such a very realistic scent. It's got that, like, kind of fall tends to invoke a lot of like sweet, kind of tobacco leafy sort of scents. This goes down that trail, but it is so much more natural smelling. It smells like a crisp red apple that's got like the cinnamon little bark pieces in it, just floating around, like a hot toddy type of thing going on, a little bit boozy. Very nice lotion. I'll be using it as my post-shave balm. I'm not sure if that's what it was intended for, but that's what I'm going to be using today. And then I'll get to the soap here. So again, this is from the company Yulay, and this one here is called Vanilla Oak. So again, very much fall themed. This has got that sort of like, this is so good. It's got that sort of boozy, vanilla, woody aspect that you come to find from fall. but there's something very clean about this scent. I want to say it's maybe lavender, or like in the direction of like a lavender or maybe a violet leaf. But it is, I mean, this is fall right here. This stuff is so good. Very realistic fall-like scent. It really takes you to that place where you're seeing the colors change, like to the orange and the reds and the golden yellows, and you know, really kind of invokes that imagery with your olfactory. It's so good, and I can't wait to try it. It's also, I don't know if you could tell from the soap, but it's in a little like sort of, here, see if I can pull it out. This kind of like, yeah, almost dropped it. Like star shaped. I'm dropping it all over the place. Sorry about that. This kind of like star shaped thing. I kind of smashed this a little bit, but yeah, I love this scent. So well done, Monica. You have some very realistic scents. So let's get this shave started. I'm gonna use about half of this sample because in my experience with a good quality shave soap, it is not gonna take much. Press it down into the bowl a little bit. Go. I've only ever tried a Yulay soap once, and again I had a very small sample of it, so I am very much looking forward to this. It smells so good. Alright, let's get some oil on the face. Actually, you know what? I'm going to create a lather first. So as you can see, I have the soap kind of stuck to the bottom of the bowl. I'm just going to wet my brush and start working a lather. Hope everybody out there is doing great. If you were watching, but Colts got a victory over in Berlin, so over the Falcons. Very much happy with that. Oh yeah, you can hear that kind of tone shift. I believe Mark Zarady from the Boom Lather YouTube channel kind of coined that. You can hear like the tone when you start whipping up the soap. You can hear the tone drop when you're whipping up the lather. Oh yeah, guys! I mean, look at that. I like that luxurious, creamy lather. That's what you're looking for. There's still a little more in here, so I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to wet the tip of the brush just a little bit. Add some additional moisture. It's a nice thirsty soap, just eats it right up. Alright, I think I got plenty. Look at that, guys. Ton on the brush and a ton in the bowl, and that's just half the sample. I bet you could get 3 or 4 passes out of that. Alright. Let's get going here. Apply the pre-shave oil. mentioned in a previous video, I am doing the Movember shave challenge. I don't know if it's a challenge or what, but I'm not trimming my muzzle. The only thing I'm doing is, if you can see, like right here above my lip, I just take a little bit of the razor to it, just because I don't like it growing like into my mouth. So, all right, let's wet the face and we'll get started here. Unfortunately, I do have an ingrown hair right here. I don't know if you can see that. It is a little tender, so I'm going to try to work around that as best as I can. Wow. I mean, it smells so good. All right, here we go. Again, a great soap just kind of paints on. This does really well. Feels very comfortable on the skin too. I love that. I chatted with Monica a little bit. Apparently she's been doing this since 1999, so talk about somebody that knows their stuff. All right, let's get started. Knocking down about, this is day number 3 of growth here, so yeah, such good soap. Great first pass. I mean, it's just, it provides this like soft yet durable comfort and protection and glide with the razor. It's just, I mean, this is a fantastic soap. Really glad to, you know, be experiencing this, reviewing this, and get some Yulay products into my collection for sure. Let me wet the face a little bit. I'm getting some kind of like citrus fruit coming out of this too, like a lemon or maybe a bergamot, but it feels more in the line of lemon. I'm getting this lemon, sort of like cinnamon apple cider kind of vibe from this fragrance. It's very good. more versatile than you would think too, honestly. You could wear this year round if you wanted. So, good job, Monica. You know your stuff. And guys, if you visited my channel a few times, obviously I do anything from more commercial lines to I guess you'd say more like independent companies for shave soaps. They all have their place in the world, you know? But in my personal opinion, hang on one second, let me get the chin here. Sorry, I got this one spot, it's not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Sorry. As I was saying, I reviewed more commercial products, more independent products from multiple different kinds of artisans, and I can tell you they all have their place in the world, but in my personal opinion, the best artisans are the ones that do it for the soap. They pour their passion, their heart into their soaps, and you really see it come out in their products, and I can appreciate that. I'd say that Yulay is definitely up there on the list. There's a few other names that come to mind, you know, Adopted Acres being one of them for sure. It's just like you could just tell like somebody cares a lot about the product that they put out there, so it's reflected in their craft, so I can really appreciate that. Alright, let's get this third pass going. I'm going to create just a little bit more lather. Nice thing about these soaps is it's a nice thirsty soap, so a little water goes a long way. You can create just tons of lather with it. Wife made a comment to me the other day about flinging soap all over the place during my shaves. She's like, look, there's soap here, there's soap here, there's soap here. So, I'll watch that a little bit. Sorry, babe. Going over that is sensitive, but it's not too bad. I was able to get the hair out. I plucked the hair, but unfortunately it's still there. good stuff. It's in the brush. That was a great shave. Alright, let's rinse the face here and we'll do the ocean. Not used to having my mustache this long, it's like sticking to my lip. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Make sure it's all wet as usual. That was a great shave. I needed that. I don't usually go more than 2 days without shaving. So it feels good to keep that going. Plus with this beard style that I have, you kind of have to shave every couple days because once the growth starts coming in, it just makes it look silly, you know, it makes it look not like it's supposed to. So, okay, excellent. So let's get a little bit of this aftershave splash. Again, I'm using tobacco oud. I love this stuff. Like I said, very fall-like type scent. A little bit of a burn, but nothing crazy. Oh gosh, I love this stuff. Just gonna get on my wrists and air arms. So I will say that the tobacco oud aftershave splash, along with the soap, it is pretty fragrant heavy. So if that's too much for you, I would in terms of your sensitivity, I would stay away from that. But if you use it once, it's going to last you all day, I promise. Multiple hours. I didn't have any nicks or cuts, so I will skip the Allen block for now. But I'm going to try out this, and again, I don't know if it's intended for it, but the When October Goes lotion. I'm going to use as like an aftershave balm of sorts. A little, about that much. Wow, it smells so good. I want to say maybe there's like pumpkin in here too. There could be pumpkin in here. It's got that. It's got something that's like vegetal in here that's very earthy. Like it almost, I kid you not, it almost reminds me of like soil, but like in a good way. Like it smells very clean. Like imagine just like maybe the damp, like it's kind of a damp fall day with the leaves on the ground, and you can kind of smell the scent coming from the soil and the wet leaves. It kind of smells like that. Very earthy, but very nice. So this is an all fall shave right here. So great stuff. I think that the lotion absolutely could be used as a post shave balm. I'll just say that for the record. So the face feels nice and conditioned, moisturized. I'll hit it with a little brush action for you. See, I'm already getting the flare there. All right. Great shave. Man, that was good. That was really good and much needed, just in time. So, so I usually rate my the products based on a scale of 1 to 5. I will say that I had my wife check this one out. I've been incorporating her opinion on my videos, and she gave this a 5 out of 5. She absolutely loved this scent. That's the best. That's a top score. So virtually perfect in every way. This is what she thinks on this one. But she loves it, and usually like fall time and fall scents are not her thing, but she absolutely loves this. So 5 out of 5 for her. Man, it's really great for me too, honestly. I'm gonna go with a solid, man, this is getting a high rating, I'm telling you. I'm gonna go with a 4.25 out of 5. Like, this is a great scent. I mainly go off of the scent, the art, the post-shave feel, the quality of ingredients, and the performance. I would say the reason it didn't go all the way, and I will say this, there's not anything that's perfect out there. All right, let's just put the nail on, or the hammer on the nail there. Like, there's nothing that's at absolute perfection out there, but there's stuff that gets really close. I think my only itty bitty tiny little thing was that the performance is a little bit less. The kind of wetter the soap gets, the thinner it gets. As you can see in my bowl, like, I used pretty much the entire thing. So I thought I was actually going to get more passes out of it than I had originally intended, but that is okay. Has nothing to do with the performance quality on the skin. It's just more of maybe it kind of goes a little thinner the longer it sits. So no problems there whatsoever. But the scent, the performance, the artistry, or the art, the post-shave feel, and the sorry, I'm drawing a blank on my last one. My apologies. But this is an overall great soap. 4.25 out of 5. Absolutely love it. Thank you again to Monica from Yulay for sending this along to the channel. Much appreciated, Monica. You certainly know what you're doing with soaps. So just if my video can help confirm that, awesome. So, but anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the engagement. If there's anything that you would like to see going forward, let me know so I can maybe get that going as far as my purchases and samples and all that good stuff, and we'll go from there. So thank you for tuning in. God bless, and we will see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.